You put your heart and soul in starting your sobriety facility, and something is not clicking. Residents are struggling, staff is burnt out, and you're wondering if you made a mistake. What if I told you that there's a proven framework that can turn everything around? Hey y'all, let's talk about something real important today. Running a sobriety facility is not a walk in the park. Am I right? It's tough, and if you're not doing it the right way, things can go south pretty quickly. You might end up with unhappy residents and a whole bunch of money problems. How many of you have felt that way before? But here's the thing, there's hope. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Today we're going to talk about how NA and AA can boost your facility up to 50% or more. Yeah, you heard it right, 50%. That's just not a little bump. That's a game changer. I know what you might be thinking. NA and AA? Aren't those just support groups? Well, let me tell you, they're much more than that. These programs are the backbone of staying sober. But here's the kicker. They're also the main ingredients for running a sobriety facility. You see, NA and AA provides an amazing support system. It's all about sharing experiences and helping each other out. Let me tell you, that is crucial for recovery. It's not just me saying this, experts agree. So at the end of this video, you're going to see why these programs can be so helpful. They're absolutely essential for your facility success. I'm talking about transforming lives, creating a positive environment, and creating a successful business. Are you ready to learn how to take your sobriety facility to a next level? How to really make a difference in people's lives? Well, stick around because we're about to dive into the nitty and gritty, how NA and AA can revolutionize your sobriety facility. Let's go, yo. All right, let's talk about the real powerhouses behind successful sobriety facilities. NA and AA, these are not just your average support groups. They are life-changing programs that have been around for decades, helping millions of people stay sober and clean. NA and Narcotics Anonymous and AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, both use 12-step based programs to overcome addiction. But here's the kicker. They're not just for individuals. These programs can transform entire facilities. Now I'm going to hit you with a statistic that might surprise you. Did you know that about 45% of Americans who have recovered have used a 12-step based program? That's almost half, and not just a small group of people. We're talking about a massive portion of successful recoveries. So what makes these programs so successful? Well, it all comes down to their core principles. First of all, it's all about admitting that you need help. That might sound simple, but that is a crucial step. Next up, these programs create a need to believe in something that's bigger than themselves. This doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be religious. This can be the power of community or whatever resonates with each individual. The point is that it gives a person a sense of hope and purpose. Lastly, these programs is all about helping others. When your residents start helping each other, it causes a powerful rippling effect. They are not just focused on their own recovery anymore. They're invested in the success and helping those around them. These principles are not just nice ideas. They're like a roadmap for recovery. They give clear steps to follow, which can be incredibly comforting when going through troublesome times. But here's where it gets real interesting for facility owners like yourself. When you understand and implement these principles in your facility, you're not just running a place for people to stay sober. You're creating a community of support and growth. Imagine walking into your facility and feeling a buzz of positive energy. People are engaged and helping each other and actively working on their recovery. That's the kind of atmosphere that these programs can create. It's not just about residents. Your staff, they will feel it too. They will not be burnt out, but they will be energized by the sense of purpose and their visible progress they're seeing in the residents. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds great. How do I actually implement this in my facilities? Don't worry, we're going to get into that. First, let's talk about the real-world impact that these programs can have. All right, let's talk about how to transform your facility with NA and AA. This is not just talking about adding a few meetings to your schedule. It's about creating a whole new environment that breeds recovery. When you bring these programs into your facilities, it's like spreading seeds of recovery everywhere. Every part of your program becomes a part of growth and healing. Now I want you to imagine what this does for your residents. They're not just following a set of rules anymore. They're part of something bigger. They start to feel a real sense of belonging. It's like they found their tribe, you know? People who understand their struggles and people who get them. It's not just the residents who feel this change, but also the staff. They are not just managing people anymore. They are guiding people on their recovery journey. It gives their work so much meaning and purpose. They're not just clocking in and out, but they're changing lives each and every day. Picture walking into your facility and feeling this positive buzz. That's what happens when everyone is aligned with these recovery goals. It's like the whole place is humming with hope and determination. But let's get specific here. How does this play out every day in your facility? For starters, you might see residents start to take more initiative in their recovery. They're not just waiting on staff to tell them what to do. They're actively seeking out ways to grow and to improve. They're attending meetings, sure, but they're also actually starting to lead them now. They're actually mentoring new residents and sharing their experiences and building communities of support. Your staff might start noticing fewer disciplinary issues. Why? Because your residents is starting to hold each other accountable. They're not just starting to follow rules because they have to, but they understand those rules are for their recovery. Here's something really cool. You might start to see more family involvement. As residents start working the 12 steps, they start to remend broken relationships. Suddenly, your facility is not just about healing the individual, but it's about helping the whole family. Integrating NA and AA principles mean being ready for the tough stuff too. You need to create a safe place for the residents to be vulnerable, to share their struggles, and to work through their past mistakes. It's not always easy, but man, is it worth it. Remember, by making NA and AA the backbone of your recovery facility, you're not just offering a place to stay sober. You're creating a launch pad for new lives. You're giving them tools to survive in recovery and in the real world. All right, y'all ready to talk about what really matters? Results. At the end of the day, that's what we all are after, right? I got some numbers that just might blow your mind. AA reports a 50% success rate. That's right. Half of the people that stick with the program stay sober. But wait, there's more. Another 25% stay sober with some ups and downs. That's huge, folks. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a guy named John that comes into your facility that's all about NA and AA principles. Now, John have had a rough go at it. He's been struggling with addiction for years. Burnt bridges left and right. But something is different this time. The community at this facility, where they live and breathe the 12 steps, it started to click for John. Fast forward a year. Not only is John still sober, but he's a mentor for people in the facilities. He's leading meetings, sharing his stories, and helping newcomers finding their footing. That's the kind of success we're talking about here. It's not just about staying clean, it's about building a whole new life. Let me tell you that these programs aren't just a quick fix. They are not about white knuckling in 30 days and calling it good. No, they give people tools to rebuild their lives. I'm talking about finding jobs and repairing the relationship and becoming productive members of society again. Now, I know what you business-minded folks are thinking. That's great and all, but how does it help my bottom line? Well, let me break it down for you. When your facility starts seeing these kind of results, word spreads, and I mean fast. You'll have more referrals coming in than you know what to do with. People will be talking about your place that really help people change their lives. Think about it. There's so many treatment centers that is like revolving doors. You'll be the place that actually making a difference. You'll be building a reputation for your facility just not by just talking the talk, but also walking the walk. In this industry, that reputation is like gold. But here's the thing, this is important, so listen up. When you focus on NA and AA, you're not just running a business. You're changing lives. You're becoming a leader in the recovery community. You're part of something bigger than yourself. And let me tell you, there's no feeling quite like it. Let's wrap this up with some real talk. NA and AA are not just nice extras for your facilities. They're the secret sauce that can skyrocket your success and change lives. If you're ready to take your facility to the next level, it's time to make these programs the heart of what you do. I know what you're thinking, it sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, I got your back. If you want to learn more about implementing these principles into your facility, reach out to us. We got the blueprint and we're here to help you every step of the way. Remember, you're not just running a business here, you're part of something bigger. You're bringing hope and healing to the people that really need it. So let's make it happen, y'all. Together we can create facilities that just don't house people, they transform lives.